What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome to Jerry World, aka the Big D, as we're here for Sunday Night Football between our Buffalo Bills taking on the Dallas Cowboys here today, and this should be a great matchup. Both of these teams seen each other in the preseason several weeks ago, and now it's for real this time around. It's going to be in front of a live audience here tonight, and it's going to be a nationwide audience as we have Sunday Night Football. And of course, we're going to come out here and try to see if we can continue this streak that we've been on. 4 games in a row, we've been red hot. Cowboys right now entering week 5 of this season are currently 2-2 for the season, and they are looking to try to rebound after a tough loss on the road against Philadelphia just a week ago. They lost 31-24 in that game in Philly. Cowboys had a total offense of 374 yards in that game, rushing only 65 yards in that game, and of course 309 yards passing there from Dak Prescott. Of course, Dak Prescott 26 of 35 in the game and had a passing touchdown. And the offensive line there for the Cowboys just pretty much kept Prescott pretty clean there in the game. He didn't have any sacks, and on the ground, Zeke Elliott had 15 carries for 59 yards in that game. So we're going to try to see if we can try to do the same thing that Philly did to the offense of the Cowboys. As you take a look here, looking at some of the game plans that we have, and we're going to just try to maintain control and try to make sure Dak doesn't get on too much of a hot streak. And of course, for us on the offensive side of things, we're going to try to do the medium passing game here. I think that might be a better fit for us this week compared to the last several other weeks here, which we've been dealing with the blitzing that coming from other teams. On the defensive side for the Cowboys, DeMarcus Lawrence has had a great season so far here. In the last game, he has 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, as well as other teammates. Odighizuwa, I think I said his name correctly. 6 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and also 2 sacks on the Eagles QB. So their defense is pretty solid here for the most part here, but unfortunately, like I said, the last game, they came up short just by a single possession. So our job is to just maintain what we can do here with the Cowboys. They got a good wide receiver core as well, as we've just seen there. Terrence Blair, one of our guys from the Highly Scotty series, is on this team. Now, we didn't get to see Terrence Blair at all in the preseason. He did have an injury, and I believe he might still have an injury in this one. I'm not for sure, but if he doesn't, there's a good chance we could see him in this game here today. As you take a look at some of the numbers here. So Dak Prescott, like I mentioned earlier, still the quarterback here for the Cowboys and doing very well here, even though they are 2-2. Statistically, still having a pretty reputable season here. You know, he's still being that Dak Prescott like, especially early on in the season for the Cowboys. Zeke Elliott as well, doing great here, 95 overall. Take a look at a lot of his core stats there. Really still a solid halfback there for the Cowboys, and they're not really changing anything too much. DJ Lamb, of course, their top wide receiver there on the squad, as he is a superstar dev, and he is going to be definitely going to be a guy that we're going to have to watch out for. I'm thinking about even in some scenarios here, probably double teaming him to make sure he stays where he's at. And of course, like I said, their rookie Terrence Blair, he is going to be, looks like he is eligible for the play of the game here. So as you take a look, his stats there, great speed, great acceleration. He is another guy that we're really, for the most part here, going to have to keep a close eye on, but I don't think they're going to throw to him too often in this game. It's going to be more of a CJ Lamb type of game. Micah Parsons, their outside linebacker as well on the defensive side, definitely going to have to watch out for him and make sure we keep our quarterback clean and make sure we don't get him roughed up. And Diggs, of course, can't throw deep. We're not going to be throwing too deep. If we do get some opportunities to go deep on them, we're going to try. But I almost feel like the Cowboys are going to try to do the same thing they did to us last time, which was the passing blitz there. So we're going to see some couple upgrades here. As you see, Basham Jr. going to get a few upgrades here. Ability, block shedding, and pursuit as well. So nice job. He's going to start dev. And Cam Lewis is going to get a nice little upgrade as well before the game, and we'll see where he's going to get his is. And it looks like it may be looks like it's going to be the upgrade here, as he's going to get awareness and such there for him. He's one of our young corners that we're trying to help us out here in the next late in the second half of this season. So the kick off is here, as the Cowboys will, of course, get ball first here, and they'll take this one inside their own 20, and we'll mark them at the 17-yard line. So like I said, Dak Prescott, you know, he's early in the season. He's very hot. He does very well. Of course, this is Sunday Night Football, so he's going to try to put on a great show here for the Dallas fans. 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions so far this season. Pretty good ratio there. And again, just going to try to maintain him and just keep him in the pocket there, not let him get too far outside and let him run wild. So 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball 17-yard line. Dak Prescott's going to throw this one there. And oh, that one almost gets taken away as he gets hit as he throws that football. And we take a look at some notable injuries here. And then you see Von Miller. Of course, he'll be back next week, and he should be healthy once again. Fortunately, we're not going to have him in this game, as we do see a run there from Zeke on that carry. 3rd and 3 coming up. Cowboys are on their own 24-yard line, and Prescott's going to throw that one up there, and a nice tip away there from Johnson, and that will quickly end the first drive of the Cowboys. So good job there from our defense as Zeke, Josh Allen, 15 home runs, but 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, as he is right now one of the top quarterbacks in the league right now with the most passing touchdowns this season. As we'll see, Cook hands off this one. And as you can tell here, we're wearing some throwbacks here, I believe, from the early 2000s. So we decided to wear those here tonight, as both teams are kind of wearing mostly white in their uniforms there. But 3rd and 7 coming up, as we'll see the ball on 39-yard line. Quick pass there. That's going to go to Howard, as O.J. Howard gets the first down. And he is going to be able to cross the 50, and he's going to get to the 46-yard line of the Cowboys. So like I said, the medium passing game is going to become one of the big features of the game here. That's what I kind of want to work on. But, of course, our bread and butter is always the running game here. I see a quick pass, and that is going to look like it was intended for Diggs. An incomplete pass there for him. 3rd and 8 coming up, as we'll see the ball on the 45-yard line. And we'll see a quick pass here. That's going to go to McKenzie, and McKenzie's going to get a great catch, as that's going to put him inside the 30. Mark him near the, actually inside the 25. Actually mark him down around the 23, 24-yard line. I could be correct. Could be wrong. Anyway, 1st and 10. Quick pass again, this time to Diggs, and Diggs is able to get that one for a quick snag there for a 2nd down. So we're inside the 20. And looking pretty good here on the passing game, as we're going to go back to the run, and we're going to use Moss. And Moss is going to try to stiff arm there. And he's just got enough there to get a new set of downs. Ball to 10-yard line. Cook now on the outside here. Run this one in here. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. And the Bills are in the end zone, as Cook gets his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. He has a nice run there from him. Great blocking there off the edge. And he dives in there, making sure he gets that touchdown. And we lead it here on this first drive from the Bills. 9 plays, 64 yards. And we make it now 7-0. So Cowboys going to come back out here again for their 2nd drive. Remember, first drive was quick 3 and out. See if we can do the same thing again here as CJ. Oh, nice hit there. It's going to be a fumble. And Johnson's going to pick this one up here and is going to take it back for a fumble recovery and a touchdown. Bills on the board again. Nice job there from Jalen Johnson as he recovers the fumble. And the Bills defense, they remember that preseason game. It was a rough one, as we got roughed up pretty good. And I want to see CJ Lamb got roughed up pretty good there. And it's a fumble recovery, and we take it back for a 6. Nice job there. So we make it now a 2-possession lead here, making it now 14-0. And I was waiting for a challenge being made there, but they're not going to make a challenge. So the Cowboys down by 2 possessions early on here in the first quarter. We'll see what they'll try to do here on their 3rd drive. 1st and 10 coming up here, as we'll see carry there. And that is going to come from Elliott, as he'll get a short carry there, just of a couple of yards. As Elliott there, you see his numbers just from last week, like I mentioned before, against the Philly. 3rd and 8. As a pass up there is going to be tipped away, and that's going to be a great defensive job there from Johnson again. And they'll go quick again, make the Cowboys leave the field, as they'll get the Cowboys will put the ball at the 36-yard line, or put us on our own 36-yard line. So now our second drive here offensively, hand off to Moss. Moss here is going to run there, and he's going to find another nice little hole there to get through for a 3-yard carry. So now 2nd and 7 coming up. Hand off to Moss again. Moss tried to go on the left-hand side, and he's going to be denied there. He's actually going to lose some yardage. And it put us in a predicament now here. It's going to be a passing situation of a 3rd and 12. So 3rd and 12 coming up here for Allen, as he's looking like he could be passing this one off to the right-hand side. He's going to throw this one up there. That's going to be intended, and it's going to be incomplete, as Scherer there trying to make the catch. He could not hold on to it, and the Cowboys will get a quick 3-and-out on us. So Cowboys coming back out here for their 4th drive here in this first quarter, still down by 2 possessions. As we'll see Dak here play action. Dak gets hit as he threw that football, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. Now making it 2nd and 10. Hand off now to Zeke, and Zeke will he'll end up losing 2 yards. Nice stop there from Greenlaw. So 3rd and 12 coming up. Our defense looking very good right now. Here, already stopping them 4 times now in this first quarter. We'll see a pass there. That's going to be thrown up there, and Johnson picks it off. And he looks like he's going to try to take this one back for himself. This is not Jalen Johnson. This is Teron Johnson, as he takes this one back for a pick 6. This is the 2nd time now the defense has now caused a fumble here, or now in this case an interception, and score points off of it. And I told you, this is a revenge game for us. Even though it was a preseason game, it mattered to us. We want to try to win that preseason game, and especially when we were coming back late and just could not finish it there. Today, it looks like we're going to try to make sure we finish the job here. It's now 21-0 with 3:09 left here in the first quarter. So now Cowboys come back out here for another drive here. There will be their 5th drive here in the first quarter alone. 21-0. Bills lead here, as Prescott here hands off to Zeke, and Zeke tries to run this one for a short gain of a couple. 2nd down. Ball is placed on the 28-yard line. Cowboys here trying to get out of their own side of their field, and that's going to be a quick pass there to C.J. Lamb. They get enough for the first, as a man is in motion here for the Cowboys, and we'll see a handoff there to Zeke, and Zeke cannot get out of the backfield there, as he'll actually lose a yard, as he only has 5 carries for about 9 yards here today in the game. 2 minutes now here in the first quarter, 2nd and 11. Prescott drops back in the pocket, scrambling around here. He's got to get rid of the football, and Robbins and company makes a nice sack there. They're going to push him back all the way back to the 23-yard line. And that is going to be a 3rd and long here for the Cowboys. Cowboys quarterback here, Dak Prescott, not getting any type of love here. Remember last week, he did not get sacked at all. This week, it's a different story. Ball on the 23-yard line. We'll see what Dak can do here on this pass situation. He's going to have to throw it away, as he cannot find anybody there, and they'll be forced to punt. So 4th and 25 coming up here on the punt. And why do we show punts? Well, this is the reason why, is because we got Diggs here. And Diggs is going to try to get us some good field here, as he's going to try to cut the field in half as he tries to break off a tackle. It does, and gets on the other side of the 50 at the 47. So nice return, as Josh Allen and the offense come back out here again to try to see if they can score. Remember, offense so far for the Bills have only scored once here in this quarter alone. 1st and 10 coming after the punt. Nice return there from Diggs. On the Cowboys 47-yard line. Handoff to Cook, and Cook's going to run this one, and that'll be a short carry. We'll see a short 3rd and 3 opportunity here for us. Looks like we could keep this on the ground. And we are going to do so here as we try to get Cook there. And Cook cannot fight for that extra yardage there, as he's going to be stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're going to mark him around at the, they're going to be a 4th and 1, I believe, at the 37. So they're going to go ahead and keep the offense out here. Why not? Go ahead and risk it for the biscuit here early in the game. Up by 21. Handoff there to Moss. Moss going to run this one in there, and Moss gets it just enough to get him over this other side of the 35. They'll probably mark him somewhere around the 34 or 33 yard line for the first down. Let's take a look at the replay here, and a great blocking there for the offensive line of the Bills. And they're looking very successful here on this drive as well. First 10 coming up here, ball at the 37, or excuse me, 34 yard line. In I formation, looks like they're going to go back to the run here again. They're going to try to run on the outside, and Moss is going to get tripped up as Connor Cannon had a decent block there, but unfortunately Moss just could not get around it. I think he should have maybe stayed more inside in that in the blocking there. Allen out throws this one up there. That's going to be thrown there to the rookie Calvin Parker as he gets a catch, and that's going to put him at the somewhere around the 10-yard line for the first down. So nice job here as we're in the red zone, and look like we're about to strike here once again as the rookie tight end, the big, huge rookie tight end, does a big favor for us. So now on the 9-yard line here, 1st and goal coming up here in the second quarter. Moss tries to run this one up the middle, and he'll only gain 3 on the play. 2nd and goal coming up. We'll see what they're going to try to do here this time around. Is going to hand this one off to Cook, and Cook's going to try to run this one there, but he'll get a short carry. He'll get about maybe a yard or 2 on that play, and our injury player will have to come off the field. So now 3rd and goal coming up here. All the big boys on the line here to try to get some good run blocking here. Moss here on the edge, going to try to go on the outside there. He's going to get pushed back, and he's going to get maybe get 2 yards on the carry. As it's going to be a 4th and goal coming up. And they're going to go ahead and bring out the special teams and try to get a field goal here and try to tack on 3 more points. So it's going to be 24-0 here as we're in the mid part of the second quarter. And looks like so far it's been a Buffalo Bills game. Cowboys come back out here with another drive here. Their first drive here in the second quarter. We'll see a pass here. And oh no, it's not going to be a pass. Not going to be able to get it off as Russo comes in there, takes down Dak Prescott. And again, this Cowboys offense, I'm really shocked and surprised they're giving up sacks like this, as they're just being bombarded by pressure from all angles. And of course, looking at last week's stats against the Phillies were trying to come at them at different angles, and the Cowboys did a great job against them. And apparently this week, not so much. As Dak's now have been sacked now, what, 3 or 4 times in this game so far here in this first half alone. So 2nd and 16 coming up. Ball placed on the 19-yard line. Handoff. And that's going to be a short carry, but really no gain there for Zeke there. 3rd and 4, or 14, I should say. Prescott here looking here. He'll lob this one up there. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be catch. And that's going to go to the end zone here as the Cowboys going to get their first score of the day. Cowboys get a touchdown there. Jalen Tolbert in the end zone. Nice play there. See, that was a nice jump ball. Try to go after it, but unfortunately he had the better leap. He had better bunnies in his shoes here today as he gets up there, goes up and gets it. And Tolbert gets the first touchdown today here for the Cowboys. So Cowboys are not going to go away here with no points here. They're going to be able to put something up. Makes it now a 24-7 ball game. So we'll see here. Take a look as the Bills come out here once again, and Allen knows that he still got to push the pressure on this defense now here. And he still put the screws to the Cowboys here, regardless if they put points up or not. As Moss there tries to break off a tackle, but is going to end up losing a yard instead. 2nd and 11 coming up here on their own 24-yard line. Allen here, hands off to Cook. Cook tries to go up the middle, and the Cowboys do a great job closing that up very quickly. Now get to a third down here. Pass situation for Allen. He's going to throw this one up there. That's going to go to O.J. Howard, and Howard's going to get this one inside the outside the 40 there. Still in Buffalo Bills territory. That's a first down. 1st and 10 coming up here after the great play there from Howard. We'll see if this drive will continue here with some more passing. As we'll see a play action here from Allen. Allen throwing that one up there. That's going to go to Hunter Cannon. And Cannon turns around, gets a great catch, and that's going to be a huge first down for him as he's able to help to move the chains once again here as we get a first down here at the 38-yard line of the Cowboys territory. Allen again throwing this one there this time to Davis as Gilbert Davis takes this one down the field here, and Davis gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills Mafia, as Gilbert Davis gets a touchdown, his 4th receiving touchdown this season, and the Bills now take a big lead here. It's going to be 31-7. Take a look at the replay here. Look at that nice play there. Throws it away from Davis for Davis to kind of veer over and go catch it. He does a great job. Gets him great momentum to go in that direction and gets himself, and of course breaks off a tackle, gets himself in the end zone. And that's going to just extend the lead even more so here. Especially in this stadium, it's very quiet. As you see a quick pass, that's going to be tossed there from Prescott. And that's going to go to Blair, which Terrence Blair will get his first catch in this game. Now, 2nd and 6. Prescott throws this one up there. That's going to be caught by C.J. Lamb, and Lamb again gets a great catch. It's going to be more positive yards there for a first. 1st and 10. Prescott throws this one up there. That's going to go to his tight end. He brings him, finally gets brought down. Schultz gets a 12-yard reception for a first. Cowboys starting to move the ball here very well through the air. We'll see now 1st and 10. Prescott throws this one up there. That's going to be caught but out of bounds. So no luck there. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 now coming up. Ball's still on our 40. Prescott here trying to get down the field here, and he's going to have to use his legs instead, and he's going to be brought down to 35. So 35 coming up here, trying to make a stop here, force him just to get 3 points, but they're going to give this one to Zeke, and we do get a stop there on Zeke as he is actually loses 2 yards on that carry on that, or I should say that reception. That makes it now 4th and 7. They're going to kick this one up the middle. It's going to put them up 3 points for the Cowboys, making it now a 31-10 ball game. As the Cowboys able to get down the field. This time not in the end zone, but they get some points regardless. As they kick a nice field goal up through the uprights. 2:11 left still here in the first half. Allen now has the football for the Bills as they'll throw this one there to Stephon Diggs, and Diggs gets a nice catch for a first. Put him at their own 37-yard line as we'll get to the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Bills. And again, the crowd's very quiet here today. Not like this AT&T Stadium being quiet regardless of the score. But they are definitely, just the sound is definitely here. As Hunter Cannon gets a nice catch after having covered there pretty well there against 2 defenders. 1st and 10 coming up. As we cross the 50, Allen play action here from him. He's going to lob this one up there, and he's going to have to throw it away. Intend it there for Hunter Cannon. 2nd and 10 coming up. Allen here calling audible on the line. As we'll see another play action here. They're going to run the same play again. This time they're going to throw on the other side, and they're trying to get to Stephon Diggs, but cannot get to Diggs as Diggs ends up dropping the football. So now 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball still at the 47-yard line. Allen drops back here, throws this one up there. That's going to go off to Diggs this time around, and Diggs able to hold on to it as he'll get to the 32 or 31-yard line for the first. And a timeout will be called here, I believe, by the Cowboys. Or by Buffalo there with 1:09 left. Handoff to Moss. Moss gets a nice run here. Moss looking for some more green grass there. But he's going to be stopped at the 17 with under a minute left. Bills moving those chains indeed. This time on the ground. They're going to call a quick timeout with now one timeout remaining for Buffalo. So Buffalo has one timeout remaining. Cowboys have all three. Bills are trying to figure out a way to get into the end zone here. I don't know if it's going to be through the ground or through the air game, but so far they have been looking very good on both sides. Well, with both going at both, I guess, tactics into the end zone here by the ground and the air. And this time they're going to hand it off to Moss, and Moss is going to carry this one. He's going to end up losing 2 yards. They'll call their last timeout, as it'll be the final timeout here in the first half. 3rd and 7 coming up here for Buffalo. They got to get this one inside the 10th. They're going to get the first, and they're going to be very short here. It's going to be stopped at the 12, and there's 20 seconds left. They're going to have to either kick for a field goal or call a no huddle here. And it looks like they're going to call the field goal unit up here quickly as they're going to run down the final seconds here of the first half. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the Bills put on 3 more points here as we go into the half. Not a bad half at all here for us as we lead at 34-10. Definitely getting revenge on that game that we had during the preseason with the Cowboys. And so far, we've been playing some really good Buffalo Bills football. So take a look here at some other scores around the league. And currently right now, Patriots lead this one here by, well, actually, Patriots win this one 27-26 against the Jets. They have got their first win of the season. Go on down to Tampa. And the Lions, a team that I told you guys we're going to have to watch out for very closely here. They win this one 35-27. As you see the numbers there, they don't show Kayson's numbers, but I'm sure he had a really good game if they won that one. And of course, there you see the other scores around the league. Of course, the Monday night game, Broncos versus Chiefs. I really wish I could watch that one because I would like to see what Sheldon Sherman is going to do to that Chiefs offensive line there, especially if he can get his hands a hold of Patrick Mahomes. I have to make sure I get an update on that game in the next video. But so far, first half has been pretty much our half. We've been doing exactly what we wanted to do, put some pressure on Dak, and of course just shut down that running game of Zeke. And of course we're trying to pretty much do the same thing we did in the first half going into the second half of this ball game. We're not going to change our strategy at all. So far, it's been working for the most part. So now 1st and 10 here as we start the second half off here. And we'll hand off this one to Moss as he is going to get a nice 7-yard carry. He's got around about almost 40 yards for today's game. Ball now placed at our own 26-yard line. 3rd and 9. 34-10 here in this ball game. Bills Mafia, I'm sure, are probably going crazy back in Buffalo. So we'll see a quick pass. That's going to be over there to Davis. And Davis is able to hold on to it. Great catch there for him. And that's at the 50-yard line for the first. Ball placed at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, handoff there to Moss. Moss trying to go up the middle, but they stuff it pretty quickly there on him as he only gets 2. 2nd down, ball in the 48. We'll see what Allen's going to try to do this time around. They're going to try to run this one on the outside as Moss, again, try to get around the edge, but gets bumped there. And he'll actually lose about a yard or 2. So now 3rd and 8. And this will probably be a passing situation here. See what Allen's going to try to do. No tight ends are out there, all wide receivers. And we'll see a quick pass there to McKenzie. McKenzie in the clutch there. Grabs that one up the middle for the first down. So we keep the chains moving and keep the drive alive. Now 1st and 10 coming up here on the ball on the 34-yard line. Allen looking down the field here. He's going to go up the middle there to Hunter Cannon, and Cannon had his hands on it but dropped it. That's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up here. The ball still on the 34-yard line. Allen drops back in the pocket, looks down the middle. Go up the middle again. He's trying to find Hunter Cannon, but the Cannon veers off, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Now we try to go here on 3rd down. It's going to be another passing situation. We've got to watch out for the middle linebacker there. Allen here drops back. That goes up the middle there to Davis. Davis is going to wrestle for more yardage there, and he's going to finally be brought down for the 1st down as he gets inside the 20, put him at the 19. So far, great drive here. Let's keep it up. Ball there, the Cowboys 19. Allen up the middle there, and that's what I thought was going to happen there. It's going to be an interception as Hooker gets this one there. Nice interception there from him. That's the first interception of the day here for the Cowboys defense, and the 6th interception of the season for Josh Allen. As now they'll have the ball there on their own 15-yard line. So we try to finish off the drive trying to finish it off, but unfortunately could not do so. As now a nice reception here from their guy. And I believe that was no, that was not Terrence Burr. That was I can't remember who that was there. To be honest. Quick pass there to the tight end as we'll see Prescott get that one to the Tolbert. Yeah, that was Tolbert actually. That got that catch. Tolbert now over 100 yards for the day. Quick reception there from Zeke. And Zeke will, of course, get a short, nice yardage, or nice catch there from him, but unfortunately going to be short, and they'll be forced to punt. So 1st and 10 coming up here. Ball placed on our own 8-yard line. And this one off to Moss. And Moss will get just a couple of yards. 3rd and 3 coming up. Let's see what we can try to do here. As we'll see a handoff there to Moss. Moss rides right up the middle. No problem for him. As they split apart there very quickly. And he is able to get down the field with ease. 1st down there for him as we will see now for a 1st and 10. Ball placed at the 25. And we'll see a handoff there on a nice little toss play there. As he goes on the outside there for a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 again. Now we'll see Cook this time go on the right hand or left hand side there for a nice toss there, as he'll get a couple yards there for himself. So 3rd and 3. Looks like we're just trying to depend on the running game just a little bit more here on this drive. Allen might be a little nervous to throw, but we'll see Moss there tries to run this one, and he will be end up short. As we'll see a 4th down now. And that, of course, forced us to possibly, no, we're not going to punt here. We're going to actually go for it. So 4th and 3 coming up. Ball placed on our own 32-yard line here. We got to get this one near the 35 for the 1st. And Cook's going to run this one there, and he's going to get a good mark. I think he's going to get a good spot. Yes, he does. He gets a excellent spot there. And that's going to help us move the chains as it puts us on for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after the nice run. Ball placed at the 35. Under a minute left here in the 3rd quarter, 34-10. Allen trying to, I guess, redeem himself after that interception. He'll hand off to Moss this time around. And that'll be another quick yardage there for him. 2nd and 5 coming up. We'll see Allen here drops back up the middle. That's going to be picked off. And that's going to be picked off by Wallace. Intended there for Diggs. And that's going to be the 2nd interception in this ball game here for the Cowboys defense. As that's interception number 7 for Josh Allen this season. You look at that, just a nice play. Wallace sticks his hands out there before Diggs can. And definitely gets the interception. 2 turnovers apiece now here for the Cowboys and for the Bills. As we'll see a pass up the middle. And that's a great catch. And that'll end the 3rd quarter. As we go to the 4th and final quarter here, 34-10, Buffalo Bills lead this one here on Sunday Night Football. So they'll flip the field here now. Ball now on the 30-yard line here in Bills territory as the receiver gets a great catch, and Blair holds on to it for the just gets about 7 on that play. Pass there to the tight end. As the tight end is going to be finally brought down, and he'll get a 1st down. Fleming making a nice tackle there. Ball now on the 16-yard line. Cowboys starting to really march here on this drive. And Prescott's got to get rid of it here. He's trying to find somebody there, but he just sees a lot more blue and white, red, blue, and white jerseys than he does just blue and white. Ball on the 16-yard line, pass up the middle there to the tight end for the Cowboys as he gets in there, trying to sneak into the end zone there, but he's going to be stopped shy at the 2-yard line. Nice play there from Schultz. As quick pass, that's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys, as C.J. Lamb gets into the end zone. Nice one there from him. I believe that is going to be his first of the day, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's a great play there for the Cowboys. And the Cowboys on the board here. They're going to go for 2. Try to make it a little more interesting here now. 34-16. As we'll see a quick pass there to Schultz. And Schultz will get into the end zone there for the 2-point conversion. Making it now 34-18 here in the 4th quarter. So Cowboys get the 2-point conversion. And Dak Prescott trying to make sure his team gets at least within a score here now, or at least down by what, two scores here. And we'll see what they can, if that's going to come back and help them out here later on. 34-18. Allen throws this one there deep, and a great play there. Stephon Diggs tries to break off a tackle, gets a great catch, almost breaks away from the defender, and gets down the sideline there at the 36-yard line. Ball at the 36-yard line here in Cowboys territory after a big play from Josh Allen connected with Stephon Diggs. See a pass here now to Howard, the tight end. He's going to get this one inside the 10, and they're going to mark him at the 6 for a huge first down for the Bills. Let's take a look here. Josh Allen finds a big one of his other tight end targets there, one of his big targets, and gets in there. Nice catch, and that's going to give us a huge first down. First and goal coming up here. The ball at the 6-yard line. Man in motion. Looks like it's going to be Hunter Cannon there. As there's going to be a drop back here from Allen. Throws this one up there. That's going to go to Diggs, and Diggs had it, but he drops it. Incomplete pass. We'll go now to a 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal coming up. Allen drops back in the pocket, looking, fires this one up to the back of the end zone there to Diggs, and that's a touchdown. Bills Mafia, as Stephon Diggs gets his 4th receiving touchdown this season. And that's just going to put even more separation between us and the Cowboys here in this one. Great job there from Diggs, keeping his balance there in the back of the end zone and able to stay in the end zone there. 4 plays, 73 yards. Nice drive there. It's now making it now 41-18. So we'll see what the Cowboys can do here with 6:54 left. They get the ball their own 25-yard line. Pass there to Dak, and Dak's going to get that one to Zeke for a nice 4-yard reception. So they're trying to get Zeke involved here in more of the passing game here in this final quarter, trying to make a difference for themselves here as they get a great catch from Lamb as he's at the 42. 1st and 10. Dak drops back here. He finds Zeke. Zeke's going to get a great blocking there. He's going to get enough for the first. As again, the passing game coming more and more involved now, as they know they have a decent shot to come back in this ball game. As we'll see a quick pass there to Schultz, and Schultz is going to be stopped for a short reception. 2nd and 4 coming up. Ball now on our 40. And again, this time they're gonna find Blair again for his 3rd catch of the day. He is now 21 yards for the day. So far, he's been kept quiet. Dak now has finds Zeke in that looks like that screen pass there. We read it very well and stop him there on the play. So now 2nd and 13. After that stop there in the backfield, we'll see Dak here again. Screen pass there to Zeke. And we got to stop Zeke because he's starting to light up here. And there is a flag on the field here. We'll see who this is on. And looks like it's going to be on the offense. So this is going to come back as the center gets called on that play. So now 2nd and 23 after the penalty. Cowboys were looking very good. Dak was, of course, Zeke still lit up. And we got to try to make a stop as they're going to find Terrence Blair, and Blair's going to get back to the 35. Fourth catch of the day. We'll see 3rd and 14 coming up. Quick pass. That's going to go to CJ Lamb as he's going to be at the 26-yard line. It's going to be a 4th and 5. So don't be surprised if we see him go here on 4th down. As again, they're trying to get down the field here in the passing game. So far, it's been working for them for the most part. See if we can try to make a stop here. 4th and 5 coming up here for Prescott. Prescott looking down the middle here, finds Schultz and finds the tight end for the huge first down. Less than 3 minutes now here. Ball the 15-yard line for the Cowboys. Prescott again throws that one to Zeke, and Zeke's going to get quickly stopped there for a loss of 3 on that screen pass. So we're trying to find ways to get to that, penetrate that offensive line there, but so far the pass blocking has been really good here. As they'll go back to the ground here with Zeke, and they're going to be at the 14. Nice stop there, as we'll see the 2-minute warning probably coming up here for the Cowboys. 2:10 left here. Ball on the 14-yard line here in Bills territory. Prescott throws this one in there. That's going to be tipped away. It was in the hands of CJ Lamb, but at the last second, our guy was able to tip it away, and that is going to be a turnover on downs. So now 2:02 left here. Let's just be smart here. Run the football with Moss and Cook as we get to the 2-minute warning. Nice play. As we'll see now, 2nd and 9 coming up. Diggs in motion here. Going from the right side of the screen to the left. Hands off now to Moss. Moss gets a good block there on the outside there. Trying to find the first down marker, but it's going to come up short. And he'll be placed at the 24-yard line on that carry. 3rd and 1 coming up. 1:30 left here in the 4th quarter. Handoff again to Moss. Moss trying to find the first down. He does. And he's going to be stopped at the 30 as a timeout being called by Buffalo. Buffalo is trying to really maximize the running game here. As they're going to try to take their time here and try to recoup and try to get these offensive lines some air now. Handoff to Cook. And Cook's going to run this one as the clock still continues to tick away. Not much for the Dallas can do here as they're just out of range here in this ball game to come back. Had a nice effort there, but unfortunately, they're going to get swamped here pretty good in their own stadium here on Sunday Night Football. As we see a flag on the play, and that's going to be on Morris, the center. So that's going to put us back at the 27-yard line here. 2nd and 13. Under a minute left here in this final quarter of this ball game. Handoff there. No, play action here from Allen. Allen here looking up here. Finds Cannon. Cannon's going to try to break off a tackle. Almost does and gets down to the 47. And they'll call a quick timeout with 49 seconds left. What are the Bills up to here in this situation? Maybe trying to just trying to put the dagger in here. Trying to twist the knife just a little bit more here for this ball game. I don't know. But we'll see a pass here. And that's going to be to Stephon Diggs. Incomplete catch there. And it's going to be a 2nd and 10. 44 seconds left. 41-18. One timeout remaining for Buffalo. Allen throwing this one, a screen pass there to Parker. And Parker gets the catch, and the Buffalo Bills are going to use their final timeout here. So Buffalo looks like they're going to really try to stick it to the Cowboys here by trying to get into the end zone. No timeouts remaining for them. Dallas has all 3. Ball on the 41. Play action here from Allen. Drops back here, looks for a deep pass there to Howard, and Howard could not get to it. And that's going to be an incomplete pass. We'll see now 4th and 4 coming up. Don't really have to go for it here, but again, I guess the coaches want us to really kind of stick it to the Cowboys here. Play action here. Allen looking down the field. Looks up, fires this one there to Howard. Howard's going to get the catch, and Howard going to get pushed out at the 3. And that's a nice reception from Allen to Howard. Great job there as they're at the 3-yard line with 21 seconds left here. And you see Allen just throws that one, nice throw on the run. And it kind of absorbs the hit as well as he threw that. So nice job as Howard's able to get to the 3-yard line. So now first and goal coming up here. Looks like they're going to try to run this one here. Yes, they're going to do so as Moss goes into the end zone. And a nice touchdown there for Bills Mafia. Zach Moss gets in the end zone. First time of the day. His 4th of the season. He's going to end the day with 73 yards on 28 carries. And a nice run there for him. So maybe that's what they were trying to do, trying to get Moss into the end zone. He is, I believe, last game, he did not get in the end zone. And no, he did. He actually got in twice against the Jets there. So maybe they're trying to just pad his stats there some. As we'll see. Actually, no, he got in there twice. So, yeah, we'll see a lob pass here. No more time left on the clock, and that one's going to get tipped away. And the Bills win this one. They walk out of here with a 30-point ball game, winning this 48-18. Wow. I'm not going to lie. I was doing my best trying to stick it to them. Try to drop 30 on them, and we did that. I was glad. I was very happy for that to happen because what they did to us in that preseason game, it was ridiculous. It was not to mention, I think that preseason game it was played back in Buffalo there because we got all 3 games this year for preseason. So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to do that. I was trying to make sure we dropped 30 on them, and we did it. So I'm glad. I'm proud of our boys here, and this was actually a pretty good game. I was really impressed, especially in the first quarter, just scoring 21 points alone, and 14 of those points coming off the defense, off of a fumble recovery, and then turn around an interception, taking it back for a pick 6. I really like our defense. I mean, I still question our defense for the most part here for the season. We haven't really been tested or challenged when it comes to, especially the deep passing game, because we're lacking in that area. But I think for the most part here, so far, it's worked for us, and I'm hoping we'll get better, and things will get better. Offense, of course, I've been really satisfied with for the most part here. Wish the running game, the running game is great. I just wish the blocking, run blocking, was just a little bit better, and that's something we'll definitely have to focus in on more so as we go along here. We just need to run the ball a little bit more, and I think in just in the idea of just upgrading things, I think we're going to have to upgrade in that area with the offensive linemen to make them better run blockers as well. So that's something that I'm going to have to work on as we gradually go through the season and get better. But I can't really complain too much about this. The 2 interceptions, I honestly say were bad reads there for me. I just didn't do a good job there reading the passes or reading the linebackers there that time around. But yeah, for the most part, this was a good game. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing this one, and so far, it's been a lot of fun. But Josh Allen, 390. He threw for 390. 2 touchdowns, his 16th and 17th of the season. He has 2 interceptions. He has now 7 interceptions for the season in total. Moss, on the other hand, 28 carries, 73 yards, a touchdown. He has now 4 rushing touchdowns. Cook has 5 rushing touchdowns for the season. Today he had a touchdown for 41 yards on 10 carries. Howard, 4 receptions, 99 yards. Diggs, 5 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown. And Davis had 3 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown as well. And they both have 4 touchdowns apiece this season. I think they are leading the team in touchdown receptions. Greenlaw, of course, leading in tackles. He had 12 tackles today. He had 4 tackles for loss and a sack. Robbins, 5 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a half a sack. Oliver, 4 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a half a sack as well. Russo, 2 tackles for loss, a half a sack for him. And what else? Emram, he had a fumble recovery. Jalen Johnson had a touchdown, and he had a fumble recovery this year. This actually was his 2nd fumble recovery. Who was Taron Johnson as well. Both Johnson boys had touchdowns there. Talon had an interception for a pick 6. He had 3 tackles in the ball game. So, like I said, I'm very satisfied with our defense. There you see Cowboys offense there, CJ Lamb. I'm really glad we kept him under 100 yards there for the day. Unfortunately, someone did get 100 yards for the day, or a little bit more than that, and that was Tolbert. You see 4 catches for 136 yards and a touchdown. Blair, 5 catches for 36. Not too bad there. I was kind of questioning him too as well for a while there. After they were throwing to him, like, oh boy, we might be getting a little trouble here. But yeah, CJ Lamb, I was really surprised with. But Jalen Tolbert, we got to tip our hat off to him because he had a great performance there in the game. Hooker and Wallace both had interceptions on us, so we can't get mad about that. That was just, like I said, just a bad read from me. As we finish this video up here, we'll see some upgrades. Denmark here, one of our rookies, is going to get a nice little upgrade. As we'll see, a pass protector. Of course, we're working on that, but I think, like I said, we're going to start working on more so in the run blocking as well in the next couple of games. Calvin Parker gets a nice little upgrade there as well. So nice job there upgrading his vertical threat. You see some of his upgrades there. Nice +2 there in catching. And like I said, he's going to be we're very close to unlocking his what his dev trait is. And of course, Zach Moss, he's going to get a nice upgrade as well. As I believe we're going to I've been trying to work on the receiver, trying to be more involved in the passing game. But looseness, we're going to have to upgrade that some, as his awareness needs to go up a little bit more. Teron Johnson, of course, he had a great day there. Like I said, he had that pick 6, or that fumble recovery, and took it back for 6 early on. And we're going to work on his man-to-man. So that's going to be helpful for him, as he is, of course, a star dev. So overall, this week was a great, it was a great week for us. Now we're 5-0. And we're getting ready to play the Dolphins again. So last time we played the Dolphins was back in week 3. That was just a couple episodes ago. And we're going to be seeing the Dolphins for the last time this season. We'll try to see if we can get the series sweep here coming up, as we'll be at home at Highland Park Stadium for this matchup. And of course, Tyreek Hill definitely going to be a threat for us, as we did a great job there defeating them 35-11. In that first matchup back in week 3. So we'll see if we can have a repeat performance and maybe even do better against them coming up, or will they get the best of us coming up in this one. We'll have to find out and see. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more, as we're getting closer and closer to almost 2,000 subs here on this channel. So let's just keep it up, and of course go out there and share the videos and let others know about the channel. Also, don't forget our social media down below, and of course check out our second channel as well, as we got some great new content over there, as well as some baseball content with a new Road to Show character, and of course soccer, if you guys are into soccer as well, with the Manchester United series on there on the second channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, Bills Mafia, have a great day. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.